As St. Pete ushers in a new chapter of its history with the opening of the pier this month, the city is also reflecting on past accomplishments. And that includes the first commercial airline flight in the world back in 1914. ABC Action News reporter Robert Boyd takes us behind the scenes of a sculpture being built to commemorate the event.
Well, the sculpture is still under construction, so it might be hard to tell, but this right here is the airplane wing, 45 feet long, the exact same size as the original on the St. Petersburg to Tampa airboat line. It's a project that has been more than 5 years in the making, a full-sized replica of the first commercial aircraft in the world, which took off from St. Pete back in 1914.
We've made it as accurate as the engineering will allow to the original version of the airboat.
Mark Ailing and the MGA Sculpture Studio team have designed large-scale public art around the country. But this one is special because it's going to be on display in their home city.
To be able to put a monument together that will be very informative and also really visually stunning.
The sculpture will be installed in the middle of a 5,000 square foot plaza on the new pier, and almost the exact spot where the plane took off from the water more than 100 years ago.
It's on the front page of the New York Times. It was covered by papers across the country.
St. Pete historian Will Michaels has helped raise more than $1 million for the sculpture, which is scheduled to be unveiled in October.
You're going to get thousands and thousands more people learning about the world's first airline.
Unlike the original plane, made of wood, this version must be stainless steel.
It has to be able to withstand 155-mile-an-hour winds.
And in the cockpit will be busts of the first passenger and first pilot on that inaugural flight. That pilot's name, Tony Jannus.
Not everyone associates that name with the historical event and why Jannus Landing is called Jannus Landing.
The St. Petersburg to Tampa airboat line only lasted 3 months, but during that time, they flew close to 1,000 passengers back and forth across the bay.
It was the beginning of commercial aviation, commercial airlines in the world.
In St. Pete, Robert Boyd, ABC Action News.